Alrighty guys, welcome back to another week of solo raids. This week I'm going to be very careful not to screw up, but we are ready to get those raids in, get those portals in. First thing you want to do is go to your options, go to your raid retry, turn it off. That will help to save some time. Everyone obviously here for the purpose of a speed run. Get them done as fast as possible so you can get that top 200 badge or get top in the world if you're going for it. Good luck to both of you, or both kind of people. And we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Solo raids. Yeah, okay, it didn't skip it at all that time. Oh no, here we go. Don't skip. Okay, there we go, we got it. We're gold now. Alright, we're going to go Moonbeam on the first Titan, which is a low jack. Low jack. Yeah. Take that bad boy down. Nice. We don't even have to worry about two arm parts. That's so strange. They must have tweaked it just enough that you don't even have to touch that second. That's good. Alright, next one. Another low jack. We got radioactivity. We're going with Razorwind for sure. Razorwind for sure. Get these knocked down. Boop. First 10 or the first 9 are so easy. With no armor, you don't even have to focus like the optimal parts to kill them. You just got to take down the body parts. Okay, next we got Juck. We've got Clanship Barrage, Thriving Plague, and Decaying Strike. We're going Thriving Plague, 100%. Get those stacks down. Nice, 5 seconds. Easy peasy. Okay, moving on to Portal 4. We've got a low jack. We got Razorwind, Clanship Barrage, and Thriving Plague. I'm going Razorwind. I think Razorwind just does it a little faster. Go, come on. Got it. Okay, moving on to portal number 5. We've got Tactar, our decks are Limb Focus, Thriving Plague with Gas, Head Focus, and Gas with Decaying Strike. We're going to go Thriving Plague with Gas. Just seems like you can hit any part with Thriving Plague with Gas. You get the increased chance for Affliction, and most people's Thriving Plagues are really high level since it's one of the meta cards right now. Great. Moving on to Portal 6. We've got Mohaka, Limb, Swarm with Whip, Thriving Plague with Gas, and Whip with Decaying Strike. I think our quick kill comes with deck 2, Swarm with Whip. We shouldn't need a support card on this Mohaka. It just, yeah, should be just a nice quick kill. Good. Can move on to portal number 7, which is a low jack. Oh, no info yet, obviously. We got Fusion Bomb with Inspiring Force, Torso Focus, Totem with Haymaker, Totem with Moonbeam. Oh, guess we're going to go Fusion Bomb with Inspiring Force. 1, 2, get that bomb planted. Wow, interesting. I think we had one bomb blow up. The rest of it just got taken down by tap damage and Inspiring Force. It's kind of funny. Alright, and we got Mohaka, Fusion Bomb, Inspiring Force, Victory March, Moonbeam, Victory March, Psychic Chain, and Clanship Rush. We're going to go Victory March's Psychic Chain. It's just going to be faster, and since Victory March ramps up with each limb part that we take down, the head will be no problem at all. See? Cinch. Alright, moving on to Portal 9. We've got another low jack, Fusion Bomb, Inspiring Force, Swarm Whip, Victory March Haymaker, and Decaying Strike Whip. I think Swarm Whip does it for us here. Get the head down, torso. Work on getting these limbs down. Yeah, there we go. Wow. All right, can move on to portal number 10. This will be the end of our first section after this one. Okay, we got Fragmentize with Swarm, uh, Fusion with Body, Torso Focus, Ancestral Favor with Razorwind, and Clench Brush. We're going to go deck 4, Ancestral Favor with Razorwind. We can chew through this armor, no problem. Yeah, wow, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Yeah, because Ancestral Favor, like I've said before, many other videos, has that general buff. So it just, even if it's armor, it does general damage, which is fantastic. All right, moving on to Portal 11 now. We've got LoJack. Our decks are Torso Focus, Clanship Barrage Razorwind, Radioactivity with Prism, Victory March with Haymaker, and Thriving Plague with Blazing Inferno. We're going Thriving Plague with Blazing Inferno. I think it's our fast kill here. We just got to make sure Thriving Plague gets stacked onto the torso and head very well. Blazing Inferno obviously just needs to get on the limbs, but it's okay if Thriving Plague gets on there because it's going to kill him real fast. And we can move on to Portal 12. Portal 12 got Chuck. Our decks are Flak with Psychic Chain, Ancestral Favor with Razorwind, Limb Focus, Swarm with Whip, and Armor Focus. Let's go this one again. Ancestral Favor with Razorwind. We can just take down the 2 legs, torso, and the head. Yeah. Wow, armor died so fast. So very fast. Nice. Moving on to Portal 13. We've got Tactar, Flak with Limb, Ancestral Favor with Limb, Ancestral Favor with Razorwind, Ancestral Favor with Skull Bash, and Clanship Barrage with Razorwind. Let's go, since we got so many limb parts. Wait, what's on the HP? HP is mostly on the head and torso. So we'll go Razorwind. Go Razorwind, chew through the armor with the buff on Ancestral Favor, and then we'll be gold. There we go. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh, didn't need the hand. That's fine. Alright, we can move on to Portal 14 now. We've got Oaxaca. Our decks are Radioactivity Prism, Victory March Haymaker, Thriving Plague with Blazing Inferno, Armor Focus, and Whip with Decaying Strike. I'll go deck 3. No support, but we shouldn't need it. We're still really low, so we don't have to stress out about not having a support this low. As long as we get those legs and the head down, we should be fine. Oh boy. Yeah, we got it. Okay, moving on to Portal 15. We've got a Tactar, Radioactivity Gas Swarm, that's not bad. Ancestral Favor Clench Barrage Flak, also not bad. Decaying Strike Whip, Ancestral Favor Clench Barrage Razorwind. We got Purifying Blast with Body Focus, Thriving Plague with Limb Focus. I think we do well with this one. Radioactivity, we can focus on the head and the torso. And go ahead and put it on the legs too. Wow. Okay. So I was expecting the swarm to take down the hands, but didn't have a chance to spread because it just died so quick. That's fine. Moving on to Portal 16. We've got a Sterile. Our decks are Gas Maelstrom Swarm, Victory March Grim, Torso with Totem, Totem with Purifying Blast, Limb Focus, and Thriving Plague with Limb Focus. Yeah. I don't like that body damage, or the torso damage, so we're going to go with deck 4. Deck 4 will go to head, and then move down to torso. Wow, killing it. You just hit torso. Wow, killed it. Come on. Wow. Did we even get a single fairy that did significant damage? Interesting. Purifying Blast is just so powerful. All right, moving on to 17, we got a Tarot. Our decks are Gas Maelstrom Swarm, Gas Thriving Plague Swarm, Armor with Limb, Victory March with Grim Shadow, Victory March Cleanship Barrage, and All Armor. So I'm gonna go Thriving Plague Swarm with Gas and do the cycle pattern, which is avoid the head. Come on, Thriving Plague, there we go. There we go, yeah. Do the W pattern. Wow. Alright, 8-second takedown. That went pretty good. Okay, moving on to portal number 18. And we've got Sterile. Our decks are Fusion Bomb Gas Swarm, Armor with Limb, All Armor Focus, Purifying Blast with Totem, Victory March Haymaker, and Thriving Plague with Limb. We're going to go deck 4, Purifying Blast with Totem. We'll take down the head, torso, and 2 limb parts. Come on, there we go. Nice. Nice. Got it. We can go ahead and get that. Awesome. We didn't even need that shoulder, but since the fairies were up there, I thought maybe we'd get the shoulder and then switch over to a different shoulder, but it went to the leg pretty quick, so we're good. Moving on to 19, we've got Tarot. We've got Fusion Bomb, Prism Swarm. We've got Gas Acid Swarm, Decaying Strike Gas Swarm, Armor with Limb, Purifying Blast with Body, and Ancestral Favor with Head Focus. I think I'm going to go with one of these two. Decaying Strike probably is the best bet. We go deck 3, focus down the torso and the limbs. Avoid the head. Decaying Strike will do better damage when the parts get lower. Goodness. There we go. We ended up just killing the head armor and just wiping out as much HP as we needed with the head and the torso. So alright, moving on to Portal 20, and we've got some info now. Our info is 50% leg health increase. Alright, that should mean we don't have to do a whole arm. We got Fuse, Gas, Swarm, Ancestral Favor, Cleanship Barrage, Flak. Same thing with Razor Wind, same thing with Skull Bash, same thing with Fragmentize, and Head Focus with Haymaker, and Blazing Inferno, Prismatic Rift, and Whip. So, I think we go Flak. Yeah. Ancestral Favor, Cleanship Barrage, Flak. And we'll take down this arm, that leg, and the head. There we go. Nice. Okay, we can move on to portal number 21. For 21, we've got a Juck. Our info is 40% affliction duration. Let's look at our decks. We got Fuse, Prism Swarm. We got Maelstrom Gas Swarm. That's a good one. We got Gas Acid Swarm, Victory March Grim, Torso Totem, Ancestral Favor with Head Focus, and Thriving Plague with Limb Focus. We're going to go deck 2. And with Juck, we can just go around the circle, hit the head and all the limbs. There we go. Yeah. Got him. 10-second takedown. Went well. And moving on to Portal 22. We've got LoJack. Our info is 50% health increase. On the head, right? Yeah, on the head. Alright, we got Fuse, Prism Swarm. We've got Ancestral Favor with Torso Focus. We've got Limb with Armor. Purifying Blast with Body. All Armor Focus. Limb Focus. Victory March with Haymaker. Let's do... can we chew through the armor with our Purifying Blast? I think we can. How much armor has this got? 100k. Yeah, we could do it. Should be alright. We'll go deck 4. And start with the big ones and then move to the small ones. Faster. Yes. There we go. Okay. I do that leg, arm, other arm, other arm. Got him. Okay, and now we can move on to Portal 23. With the additional head HP, we could leave an entire hand and a leg. So don't forget that. All right, 23. We got Takdar. Our info is 10% support effect increase. Okay. We got Ancestral Favor, Clinch, Barrage, Flak. That's a good deck. Same thing with Fragmentize. Head Focus with Haymaker. All Armor Focus. Victor March with Haymaker. Thriving Plague with Vines. And we've got Whip with Prismatic Rift and Blazing Inferno. Let's do Flak. Ancestral Favor, Clinch, Barrage, Flak is great for solo. You just take down the limb armor and let Flak finish off the body part. Wow, had a weird little pause there. Got him. Got him. Okay, we can move on to portal number 24. And for 24, we've got a LoJack. Our info is 80% affliction chance. All right. We got Fuse, Gas Swarm, Fuse Prism Swarm, Body with Grim, Gas Swarm Acid, Armor with Limb, Ancestral Favor Head Focus, Victor March with Haymaker. Yikes. This is not a great deck setup. I guess we want deck 1 even though we have affliction chance decrease, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's our best bet, deck 1. We just have to make sure the bomb plants on the head and the torso for sure. Okay, plant, good. Nice and fast. Plant, plant, plant. Come on, plant. There we go. Plant. Plant, yes. Plant. 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 Oh, die. Please die. There we go. Okay. It went alright. A little bit iffy there at the end. I really thought the bomb was gonna blow up before I went over from the arm to the torso, but it took a little longer than I expected it to. Alright, we got for 25, I believe. Yeah, 25 we got Sterile, and we've got 25% all limb damage increase. Nice. We got Fuse, Gas Swarm, Armor with Limb, Head Focus with Haymaker, Victor March with Clanship Barrage, Ancestral Flare with Head Focus, Thriving Plague with Blazing Inferno, Blazing Inferno, Whip, and Prismatic Rift. My instinct says 6, but we gotta remember that torso really needs lots of damage. I think we gotta do 6. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. Victor March might have been an okay option, but it just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it, to be honest. Really need you to die faster, torso. There we go. Got him. Hey, that went pretty good. Even though I didn't have a fantastic deck for it, I still was able to get it done. All right, moving on to 26. For Portal 26, we've got Sterile again. Our info is 50% increase to limb health. All right, so we can just kill head, torso, leg, not have to worry about that hand. We got Armor with Limb, another Armor with Limb, Head Focus with Haymaker, Totem with Torso. We got Ancestral Favor with Head Focus, Limb Focus, and Whip with Blazing Inferno and Prismatic Rift. Let's do 4. I think we do it all right with 4. Fairies, the totem gives you good damage on any part, no matter what your cards are. But the majority of the damage needs to go to torso. So having a torso-focused totem deck works out great for us. And then we just polish off this leg at our leisure. Beautiful. All right, moving on to portal number 27. And we've got a LoJack. Our info is armor damage increased by 20%. Nice. We got Fuse Gas Swarm, Fuse Prism Swarm, Body with Grim, Purifying Blast with Totem. We got Ancestral Favor Head Focus, Victory March with Haymaker, and Thriving Plague with Limb Focus. Deck 1's our best bet, I believe. Get that plant on the head, yes. Get that plant on the body. Head again. Come on. There we go. Oh, I messed that up. That sucks. That's fine. We'll just go back and forth between the head and the torso now. Kill it, kill it. Got him. All right, moving on to portal 28. With this portal, we've got a Mohaka. Our info is 50% increase to leg health. Okay, so we can leave a whole arm or a whole leg, whichever is easier. Victory March with Grim. Our decks are Victory March with Grim, Clanship Barrage with Victory March, Torso with Totem, Torso with Purifying Blast, Limb Focus, Victory March with Haymaker, and Whip with Prismatic Rift and Blazing Inferno. Huh, this is Mohaka, right? Alright, well, we'll try Purifying Blast with Totem and just see how that goes. Work on that limb. Come on. Yes, okay. Not too shabby. Get that shoulder, please, please, come on. Yes, got it. Okay, got him. Nice. All right, we did some pretty good transitions there. A couple of them sucked, but most of them were good. We like that. We take those. All right, moving on to Portal 29. Another Mohaka. Our info is 3 seconds added to the raid duration. Okay, we got Ancestral Favor Clanship Barrage Flak. That's a good one for this one, especially because Clanship Barrage has 3 extra seconds to ramp up. We got Armor with Limb, Purifying Blast with Body, Head Focus with Haymaker, All Armor Focus, Torso Focus with Totem, and Thriving Plague with Limb. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Clanship Barrage. We'll just take down these arms, legs, other arm. I forget what my debuff was, but it'll be alright. We're still pretty low. I think, oh yeah, it's 3 seconds added on, so we're fine. Okay, Mohaka went down real easy. And we can move on to portal number 30. Doing great, man. We're cruising through it this week. We got LoJack for portal 30. Our info is 25% increased limb damage and 20% decrease all arm damage. Okay, that's weird. Arm and limb are arms are pretty much even. Legs will be easier to kill. We got Fuse, Gas, Swarm, Body with Grim, Ancestral Favor with Torso Focus, Head Focus with Haymaker, Torso Focus with Totem, Purifying Blast with Totem, and Victory March with Haymaker. Let's do deck 1. I think deck 1 does it for us. Again, I would go head first and just move real slow. How did I not get the bomb to plant before that? Come on. I don't like it. Don't know. Oh, we lost all that last bit of damage from Fusion Bomb, unfortunately. Oh no, 2 decks. 2 decks at 30? That's shameful. Utterly shameful. 200, let's see, 200k damage. I don't see that changing. I really don't see it changing. I don't think any of the decks could have done a better job. There's possibility 6 might have done a better job, but I don't see how. So we'll just finish off with deck 2. Unfortunate. Maybe start with the torso. Yeah, I would say maybe starting with the torso might change that. Who knows? Well, first two-decker in a while. I think I've had 2 raids now, or maybe even 3 solo raid weeks that I only had 1 deck for a lot of the portals, but oh well. Alright, so for 31 we got Juck. Our info is 40% affliction chance increase and 20% torso damage decrease. Alright, we can just avoid the torso, no problem. We got Body with Grim, Ancestral Favor with Flak, and Clanship Barrage, Armor with Limb, Head Focus with Haymaker, Victory March with Clanship Barrage, all Limb focus, Thriving Plague with Limb, and Whip with Prismatic Rift and Blazing Inferno. Let's do Flak. I know we had the Affliction bonus, but we didn't have any real good cycle decks with Affliction. It was mostly just kind of single target, limb focus type of decks. But we'll be alright. Take down the head, and then hit the... Oh, we didn't even need to hit the leg. Beautiful. No complaints. Moving on to portal number 32. Let me just take a peek at my clan, see what's going on here. A lot of good attacks in. Not time for Victory March yet. We're still waiting on that Victory March. Okay. Alright. Whoops. Nope. Solid raid. There we go. Alright, portal number 32. We've got Tarot. Our info is 25% increase to head damage and 15% decrease to affliction damage. Alright, so we want to try and do a torso, or a totem, sorry, a burst deck. We got Fuse, Prism, Swarm, Body with Grim, Ancestral Favor with Torso, Armor with Limb, Head with Haymaker, Victor March with Grim, all armor focus, and Whip with Blazing Inferno and Prismatic Rift. Wow. This is not great. I'll be 100% honest with you. It's not great at all. And what was head damage increase, affliction damage decrease? Okay. Well, I think deck 3 is our best option. I really do, because we'll need that head damage buff to help take down the head, and then we'll just finish off the leg. It's taking a long time to do that, and it'll take even longer to do the head because we don't have a specific targeted card. Although Ancestral Favor does do general damage, so that'll help. Oh, nice. Went faster than I thought it would. Wow. Underestimated ourselves. That's fine. We take those. But yeah, of all the other decks, I feel like this was the best bet for the one deck takedown. So, I mean, if you don't like it, I guess it's possible to do it with the first. No, because that had Prismatic Rift though, didn't it? I don't remember. I think we just picked the best one. Alright, so this is Portal 33. Our info is 10% increase to support effects and 80% burst chance. Okay. We got Fuse Gas Swarm. We got Radioactivity Gas Swarm. That might be our winner right there. We got Ancestral Favor Torso Focus. We've got Fuse Acid Swarm. We got Armor with Limb, Victory March with Clanship Barrage, Torso Focus with Totem, and Victory March with Haymaker. We're going to go deck 2. We're going to go deck 2, and we're going to focus these 3 parts like we normally do, and just get Radioactivity stacked on them. Come on. Okay, well, might as well get Radioactivity stacked on these other body parts. Got him. Got him. And we can move on to Portal 34. We've got Mohaka. Our info is 3 seconds added to the raid duration and 50% arm health. Okay, so 50% arm health means that we can avoid a whole arm, or no, you know what, I'm wrong. Wait, yeah, a whole arm or a whole leg. Alright, let's look at our decks. We've got Gas Maelstrom Swarm, Ancestral Favor with Torso, Ancestral Favor, Clinch Barrage, and Razorwind. That's a decent one. Same thing with Fragmentize. Armor with Limb, Torso with Totem, Purifying Blast with Totem, and Victory March with Haymaker. Let's go with this one. Ancestral Favor, Clinch Barrage, and Razorwind. We'll have to chew through that armor, but we've got Clinch Barrage, which does general damage, and Ancestral Favor, which also does general damage. So we'll be fine there. Get this thing, and then onto the head, and I think we should be good. We might have to take down an arm. Yep, one arm. There we go. Good. Now we can move on to portal number 35. And for 35, we've got Juck. Our info is 25% increase to limb damage and 50% increase to armor health. So we could just avoid the arm and just do the legs. Great. Ancestral Favor, Clinch Barrage, Flak. That's a winner. Limb, same thing with limb. Armor with limb. Armor with limb again. Torso with Totem. Head focus with Ancestral Favor. Thriving Plague with limb. And Thriving Plague with Blazing Inferno and Gas. We're going to go with Flak. It's just a good deck for this one. Take down the legs. Avoid the arms. There we go. And then the head. Move to the torso. Back to the head. And then we'll just take down those parts that we've got exposed. Got them. That went well. Now we can move on to portal number 36. Alright, we've got a sterile. Our info is 40% affliction duration and 50% limb health increase. Alright, so we just need to do head, torso, leg. We've got fusion bomb, gas, and swarm. Body with Grim. Armor with limb. Victory March with Grim. Clinch Barrage with Victory March. Ancestral Favor with head focus. Thriving Plague with limb. And Whip with Blazing Inferno and Prismatic Rift. Yikes. Not a great deck. Not a great set of decks. Alright, so we're going to have to look at this. Affliction duration, limb health. Well, let's do deck one and hope to goodness that we can get this done. Just avoid the head and really focus down that torso. Come on. What in the world? Oh, we got it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's like holding my breath there. I was like, oh no, another two-decker, but we got it, thankfully. Very fortunate. That was 36 cleared. We can move on to 37. Phew. Alright, we got Takdar. Takdar. Okay, someone mentioned to me that I'm not pronouncing that right. Is it Takdar? Tak with an E. Takdar. It could be Takdar, but I've always called it Takdar. I'm really not going to change it. I'm just going to call it Takdar. If you guys don't like it, you can sue me. Sue me for offending your ears. Alright, so Takdar, our info is limb damage increase, affliction chance decrease. Okay. We got Fuse Prism Swarm, Gas Maelstrom Swarm, Ancestral Favor Clinch Barrage, Black, that's a good one. Head with Haymaker, Victory March with Grim, Victory March Clinch Barrage, Victory March with Haymaker, and Thriving Plague with Gas and Blazing Inferno. Its affliction chances decrease, so yeah, let's go ahead and go with Flak. Yeah, Ancestral Favor Clinch Barrage Flak. That's what we want. Alright, so I think we're only taking down two arms. Not positive about that, but we'll see. Take down the head, then the torso, back to the head, and then to the torso again. And we do need one limb. One shoulder, I mean. Or hand, whichever is fine. But you can do that Tactar without taking out one of the arm parts. All right, let's move on to Portal 38. We've got Juck. Our info is 25% increase to burst damage and 15% decrease to burst damage. Okay, so burst damage is only slightly increased. Body with Grim. Purifying Blast of Body. Ancestor Favor Clinch Barrage Fragmentize. We got Clinch Barrage Victor March. Torso Focus with Totem. Purifying Blast with Totem. Ancestor Favor with Head. And Victor March with Haymaker. Yeah, we're going with Totem. Deck 6, Purifying Blast of Totem. That's our winner. We'll take down the head, torso, and 2 legs. Come on, fairies. Just need you to do that good damage. There we go. Can we get that head? Yes, we can get that leg. Go ahead and grab that leg too. Nice. Got him. Alright, and we can move on now to portal number 39. Come on. We've got Sterile. Our info is 25% increase to burst damage and 50% limb health increase. Alright, so we don't have to take down a hand on this Sterile, just a head, torso, and 1 leg. For decks, we got Fuse, Prism, Swarm. We've got Ancestor Favor, Clench Brush, Flak. Same thing with Psychic Chain. We got Armor with Limb, Purifying Blast with Body, Head with Haymaker, Victor March with Grim Shadows, and Whip with Prismatic Rift and Blazing Inferno. Go Flak. We'll go Flak, and we'll take down the leg, the torso, and the head. Oops. Wow. Grossly underestimated that. There we go. Head first, torso second, and then move to finish that little bitty leg off. Got him. Alright, we can move on now to portal number 40. This is where everyone will join us from the solo raids without with the skip. So we got Mohaka. Our info is 25% increase to torso damage and 50% increase to leg health. Okay, so we will not have to hit a whole arm. And our buff is useless. We got Fusion Bomb, Prismatic Rift, and Swarm. Body Focus with Grim. Ancestor Favor, Clench Brush, Flak. That's a decent one. Ancestor Favor, Torso Focus. We've got Armor with Limb again. All Armor Focus. Torso Focus with Totem. And we got Limb Focus. 3. Deck 3 is our winner. And we avoid a whole arm or leg. I choose arm. Usually that's what I choose when I'm avoiding a whole arm or leg type thing. Okay, onto the head. Accidentally got a little bit of extra damage on the torso. That's fine. Back to the leg. And the other leg. Got him. Alright. Moving on to portal number 41. Making fantastic progress here. We've got... Do we freeze up? Oh. That sucks. Yeah, we froze up. I'll just restart it. Sorry about that. I really don't know why it does that, but suffice to say that we know it happens. BlueStacks does not do it whenever I use BlueStacks, but unfortunately BlueStacks has got so much lag, it's not viable for me to use BlueStacks. Alright, let's go ahead and jump back into our solo raids. Make sure our recording is still recording. Yes, it is. Awesome. 41. Alright, we got Juck. Our info is 40% affliction chance increase and head health increase by 50%. Okay, so that means we only need to do 1 leg, the torso and the head. We got Fusion Bomb, Prismatic Rift, Swarm, Body Focus with Grim, Purifying Blast with Body, Head Focus with Haymaker, Victory March with Grim Shadow, Victory March with Clench and Barrage, Torso Focus with Totem, and Thriving Plague with Limb Focus. We don't have very many good options. I think I think we can do it with the torso with totem, so we'll go with that. We'll go with that and see if that does it. Start with the head, and get it knocked down as far as possible. Oh boy, the damage is not going fast. I expected it to be a little bit faster than that. Okay, onto the torso. Please, fairies, please. And then one leg and we're good. There we go. I was cutting it a little bit close, but it's definitely possible with that deck. All right, moving on to 42. We've got Tactar. Our info is 20% increase to armor damage and 50% increase to head health. Okay. We've got Armor with Limb. We got Head Focus with Haymaker, Victor March with Clanship Barrage, Purifying Blast with Totem. We've got Limb Focus, Victor March with Haymaker, Thriving Plague with Limb Focus, and Thriving Plague Blazing Inferno Gas. We're going Deck 8. I feel like Deck 8 does it for us. And we can avoid at least one arm part, maybe more, but I'm not sure about that, so I'm just not going to. Focus down the torso and the head real well. Come on. There we go. Nice. That worked out pretty well. And we can move on to Portal 43. We've got a Tarot. Our info is 25% increase to burst damage and 15% decrease to armor damage. All right. So we can get an Affliction deck, that might be best. We got Fuse, Prism, Swarm, Ancestral Favor with Torso Focus, Armor Focus with Limb, another Armor Focus with Limb, Victor March with Grim Shadow, All Armor Focus, Torso Focus with Totem, and Thriving Plague with Limb Focus. Wait, what was it again? Burst damage increase, armor damage decrease. Okay, yeah, we can. I think we could take it down with. We could take it down with Fairy Torso Focus. We'll give it a shot, and we'll start with the head. Die. Oh yeah, the armor's gonna go down slow. That's okay. Once the armor goes down, it's gonna be a pretty quick kill. And hit the torso with those totem fairies. Doing some good damage there, and then move on to a leg. Oh, let's get this one. We got fairies on it. Got them. Good. Good, good, good. Moving on to Portal 44 now. And for 44, we got Juck. Our info is 3 seconds added to raid attack duration and 50% head health increase. Alright, so we only need to do one leg, torso, and head. We got Fusion Gas Swarm, Fusion Prism Swarm, Ancestral Favor Clench Barrage Flak. That's a good one. Ancestral Favor Torso Focus. We've got Armor with Limb, Torso with Totem, All Limb Focus, and Thriving Plague with Limb. So let's go Deck 3. Deck 3 will do a leg, head, and torso. First we'll get that leg armor, switch to the head armor, and then move from the head armor to the torso armor. Yeah, finish off the head. Finish off the torso. And we're good. Alright. Moving on to portal number 45. We've got a Tactar. Our info is 25% increase to limb damage and 80% affliction chance. Alright, let's look at our decks. We got Armor with Limb, Purifying Blast with Body, Ancestral Favor, Clanship Barrage Frag, Victor March with Clanship Barrage, Totem with Totem with Purifying Blast, Limb Focus, Victor March with Haymaker, and Thriving Plague with Blazing Inferno. What was it again? Affliction chances decrease, so you want a Clanship Barrage deck. Yeah. We'll go Deck 3, Ancestral Favor, Clanship Barrage, Fragmentize. And we can, I think we can avoid a hand. We'll see. Okay, we got the arm, the head. And from the head, we'll move on to the torso. And a leg. Or sorry, another arm. Another arm. A leg. Last leg. Got it. Fantastic. All right, that was 45 completed. We can move on to 46. We've got low jack. Let me check my recording, make sure it's still good. Yeah, we're still good. Low jack. Our info is affliction duration increase by 40% and 80% affliction chance. Huh. Affliction's buffed and nerfed. Alright, so we definitely don't want to do Fusion Bomb with Gas and Swarm because Fusion Bomb's double nerfed. Got another Fusion Bomb, which is worthless to us. Body with Grim, Ancestral Favor, Clinch, Brush, Flak. That's not bad. We can do that one. 5 is Head Focus with Haymaker. We got All Armor Focus, Victory March with Haymaker, and Whip with Blazing Inferno. We'll go with deck 4. Go with deck 4 and take down everything but that left arm, I think. Oops. Can't see anything. There you go. Torso. Sorry, we still need one more limb. I forgot about that. There we go. And then torso, and we should be good. Got it. Great. Moving on to portal number 47. Only a few more portals left and we're done. We got Juck. Our info is 3 seconds added onto array duration and 20% affliction duration decrease. Alright, let's look at our decks. We got Fuse, Gas, Swarm. Actually, Fuse would be buffed, I believe. Yeah, it's buffed because affliction duration is decreased, which is actually a buff for Fuse. We got Body with Grim, Ancestral Favor, Clench, Brush, Flak. Armor with Limb, Purifying Blast of Body, Head Focus with Haymaker, Victory March with Clench of Brush, and Thriving Plague with Grasping Vines. I think 3's our best bet here. 3's our best bet, and we'll take down all the limb armor and finish off on the head. Got it. Those are good transitions there at the end. Proud of them. And you can take down the head, move to the limbs. Got it. Okay, that went well. And we can move on to portal number 48. We've got a low jack. Our info is 20% increase to body damage and 15% decrease to all burst damage. Alright, that's alright. We got Fuse Gas Swarm, Gas Grim Swarm, Ancestral Favor Torso, Thriving Plague Swarm and Gas. That's pretty good actually. Decaying Strike, Gas Swarm, Clinch Barrage, Victory March, Limb Focus, and Victory March the Haymaker. What was it again? Body damage, burst damage. Okay, so we want an affliction deck if we can help it. Let's go deck 4. Deck 4 is a winner. I can feel it. I just got to take down everything but one shoulder. Right, we can leave that shoulder alone. If the game can comprehend what I want. Got it. Okay. And let's move on to portal number 49. We've got low jack. Our info is 20% increase to body damage and 20% decrease to arm damage. Okay. We got Fuse, Prism, Swarm, Ancestral Favor, Clinch, Barrage, Flak, Purifying Blast of Body, Victory March with Grim, Torso Focus with Totem, Purifying Blast with Totem, Limb Focus, and Thriving Plague with Limb Focus. One deck takedown is definitely going to be deck 2. Yeah, and unfortunately arm damage is just decreased, but I think we can eat that debuff pretty well. We'll start with the hand, legs, other legs, hand, shoulder, head, torso, and then back to head once the torso armor is gone, and then to the torso. Beautiful. Alright, one more portal, I believe. Right? Right. Last portal, everyone. Fantastic. We got Mohaka. Our info is 25% increase to limb damage and 50% leg health increase. So we don't need to touch an arm, a whole arm. Let's look at our decks. We got Radioactivity Gas Swarm, Fuse Prism Swarm, Radioactivity Maelstrom Swarm, Body with Grim, Armor with Limb Focus, Purifying Blast with Body Focus, Totem with Torso, and Victory March with Haymaker. I think we go deck 3, right? Yeah, deck 3 for sure. Whoops, I picked deck 1 like an idiot. Of course. Alright, well, it should be alright. We'll just focus all the limbs except for those 2 arms. Please don't focus the torso, you stupid swarm. This is going to be a 2-decker because I did not, I accidentally picked the wrong deck. That's so frustrating. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Yes, we did it. Awesome. Fantastic. Barely in the nick of time, but we completed it. All right, that's Portal 50 clear, and we are done. Thank you everyone for stopping in and doing the raids with me. Hope you all had a good time. Don't forget to go to your settings, go to your raid retry, turn them back on so you don't screw up during your clan raids. And how are you all liking the new builds? I'll give you a peek at my pet build. It's really weird. I tried a few different variations, but this is what I landed on. Got all my quality of life skills maxed. The fairy cooldown, cloaking's max, ambushes the max for the multi-spawn count, and then I've got this dimensional shift to max so that my spells last as long as possible. Then I've got Tactical Insight maxed out, and I've got Spoils of War because I'm doing fairy build, and Chesterton still boosts fairy. And I have some stacks on Searing Light and Summon Inferno so that my timers can be nice and high for my spells. And then of course you got dual summon, or the Burning Passion, Summon Circle, Ember Arts is like literally the best. In the summoner skill tree, it's got to be Ember Arts because it gives a summoner boost by 3 billion, and then 50% or plus 50 pet splash skip is insane. It's fantastic. So that's what I do. All right, and I can do from stage or prestiging all the way to max stage in right around 5 minutes. And if I have if I have my perks active, I can do it in even less than that, which is always really nice. All right, well, I'll see you guys. Hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week. Peace.